Hello everyone, user one language here. Back with kind of a weird one. I challenged my friends to build a ship. Me being the person I am, I chose to build a Civil War-esque kind of ship, being the CSS Virginia. It's being kind of eaten away by the storm, as you can tell. Basically it features 5 different layers of armor from, this wall, this wall, this wall, and then the inside. Second floor is basically the same thing, just scaled down. Third floor, this is like the open area. My friend's ship, Bossatron. His is, I'm not gonna say uneventful. His is definitely eventful. If you would've just built this ship without any of, like, the flippin' doodads and all that, it would've been, like, the one of the best ships, because nearly impossible to actually fight his. On to my friend, flippin' Phase Default. Obviously not in Phase, if you believe that. Dumb, that's sad. You know, the problem with his is the fact that, okay, it looks amazing. It's one of the best looking ships. But when it comes to actual firepower, his cannons are useless. Those two can't hit the broadside of a barn with ease. These are blocked off by this. If you would have layered this all around, it would have made sense, because it would have, like, I don't know, actually protected him from a cannon blast. This floor is nothing. It's literally nothing. This floor is his cannon floor. This is like a flippin' observation deck / cannon floor. And that's really about it. I am going to say, if they would not target me, like, immediately, because my ship is, like, it's not the tallest, but it is the most tanky out of all the ships. For good reason, too, because, okay, look at the position I'm in. Okay, they're both at different angles on me. I have to have cannons covering this side and that side. Okay, they do too. But Juan's has the advantage of being small. His, I can't really say has an advantage, actually. Other than looking cool, which I guess that's an advantage. I will say that tracking him among his numerous cannons is the most difficult part. Oh yeah, excuse me if I sound different. I got a cold right now, so you know, it's always fun. The idea was here, the South fought a defensive war, right? Idea here, capitalize on that. Make that into an actual idea. So, as you can see here, the idea was, they punk through these 2 plates of armor, which, yes, I only have 2, really disappointing. I was planning about expanding it, but I can't do that. That's a little bit too complex for me. The idea was to do that. I decided against it, though, for numerous reasons, actually. I'm gonna do some live editing on this thing, actually. Basically, if you looked at the USS Monitor or the CSS Virginia, you'll notice that they have, like, gun doors. And since, this mode basically relies on your ability to aim with a cannon and kill someone with a revolver, because each of us has a chance to use a revolver. The revolver has 6 shots, okay, and some ammo in reserve, obviously, because they would whine if it only had 6 shots about how broken that is. This is the testing tunnel, for no reason in general, just testing armor and how many flippin' plates it need to actually protect against a cannon hit, because Juan's strategy, since his ship is the, nearly the, short. Well, no, mine is the shortest technically. If we're going by ship alone, mine's taller technically. At the highest point, mine and his are the same, without decoration. Overall, mine's taller because I hit like the highest point more, and we have the same high point. His idea is punk through all this armor, which I'd be amazed if he could, because it's 1, 2. Let me repair that. 3, 4, 5, and then you get to the middle of the ship, which is an uneventful place. And yeah, that's basically this ship. Cannon only goes through 5, as I will demonstrate, even though I'm in the storm. Okay. Okay, that was 4, right? Okay, cannon hits here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it hits this wall. I'll go ahead and repair this and go ahead and show y'all what I'm talking about. And the idea of all this is to actually understand like what kind of armor to use if you're ever planning to do something similar to what I'm doing. And this is close range, keep that in mind. So that goes through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels of armor. So that's why there's 6 panels on here. On each side too, so it's not just one side, it's both. So overall that went through 1, 2, might as well say 3. I'm just calling them blocks of armor because that's what they are. They're really effective, as you can tell. Now that's at this range, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I mean, if we were to explore at 10, it'd be a whole lot different. And yes, I'm using stairs, but see, as 460, they have no statistical difference whatsoever, other than, well, them being stairs. I only got 2 minutes to finish up this test slash video. Not only is it harder to hit someone with a cannon from back here, so that'll at least give you some idea of where they are and how to aim. Okay, so notice it came at an angle, which is good because it hits the roof panels. I kind of left them exposed here because I had to extend it because trying to stop him from murdering me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. Okay, but see, it's a lot more difficult to actually hit. Okay. So we're talking about 10 blocks apart. And that's not including the fact that some people's guns are like farther away than others. Cause see, like, this dude's, his could totally destroy me. If he would have backed his up, he would have the perfect artillery ship. No one could hit him. Which is definitely a good design choice, in my opinion. Because with this, if he would have done that, which I'm glad he didn't, because my goodness, that would have been like impossible to hit, because you'd have to yank your cannon all the way up. Okay, and that requires that. We'll go ahead and flip and show you how far this boy goes. Okay, it goes so far that it gets destroyed by the end zone. Like all the way over here. Okay, and as you can see, it's not really, you know, and like, it's not close. Cause like, I can barely see the cannon from here. I mean, I can, still, it's right there. But, yeah, it's no review of the, 3 ships. If you want to try this game mode, go ahead. Just be aware it's gonna make one of you salty. Like, I'm talking really salty. Other than that, Have a nice day.